This is going to sound a little bit harsh and maybe judgmental, but trust me, I'm coming from a place of love and I'm doing this with good intention. So just bear with me and listen till the end. I am sick and tired of seeing people that I love, seeing people like you living on autopilot. And I'm talking about people who are smart, who are talented, who have so much potential, just giving in to their poor habits and not living life to your fullest potential, right? And I totally get it if you are going through a rough patch. If you just recently broke up, or maybe if you've lost someone that you love, or maybe you are going through depression, then it's okay. Please take your time to heal and to get out of this bad place that you are in. But I'm talking about people who are not really in that category, but are just so complacent with where they are right now. Like they talk about wanting to start a business or wanting to start a side hustle, but they are just falling into this bad pattern of living in autopilot. I'm going to describe a typical day in the life of a lot of people that I know, and I won't be surprised if I'm describing your life right now. And again, I'm saying it with no judgment, but I've just observed this and I have so much to talk about it. Okay? You wake up in the morning to your phone alarm ring, and because you are procrastinating on bed, so you started scrolling on your phone because your notifications popped up and you started scrolling on social media right when you open your eyes. And then it's time for work. And so you had to rush to shower and get ready. And you join in the morning rush to get to work. Probably because you didn't prepare any breakfast ahead of time. So you get a quick breakfast on the way, which is probably not as healthy as we would like it to be. And then we get to work. We spend lunch outside getting food that is probably accessible and usually not as healthy again. And then we go back to work, we get off work, and we feel like, we've worked so hard all day already. So let's just watch a quick show on Netflix because I've already subscribed to Netflix, right? So then you watch one episode of your favorite show, but it ended with a cliffhanger. And so you just got hooked to watch on the next episode and the next episode. And then it's time to go to bed. And before you go to bed, you got hooked to doom scroll on your social media again, because once you open the app, you just keep on scrolling and scrolling because that app is literally designed to hook us in so that we just keep on going and going and going. And then you repeat the same cycle again and again. Trust me, I've been in this cycle before, and I sometimes still do. But I feel like if you are not careful with your usage of all these devices and this technology that is designed for us, they are going to start taking control of our life instead of us taking control of how we use them. And right now, we are only in our 20s and 30s, so it's still all right that we don't see the impact as immediately. But if we continue to stay in this pattern, right, our health is going to get affected. Our finances and career, it's probably going to get affected too. Because as you get older, like I'm in my 30s right now, and I'm already seeing signs that my body is weaker than before. And I had to work out extra just to make sure that my muscles are going to be strong to carry me on as I get older and older and my muscles get weaker and weaker. And in terms of our financials as well, right now, you probably only need to worry about your personal expenses. But do you plan to have kids one day? And if you don't, do you have the responsibility to take care of your older parents? Because I have these responsibilities, and I realize that I need to put in the extra miles right now so that I can reap the benefits as I'm older. You need to know this. A lot of things in life, especially the important things, your health, your relationships, your finances, these are things that don't change overnight. These are things that you need to sow your seeds today so that you can harvest the benefits as you are older. When you get diagnosed with heart issues in your 40s or your 50s, you're not going to be able to just change things overnight by taking a magic pill. It is your lifestyle and habits today that is going to change things for you when you are older. Same thing goes with finances. We all wish that we're going to strike a lottery and change our lives overnight, but chances are you got to start investing today so that you can rip off the compounding effects from your money growth as you get older. So in today's episode, I just want to share 3 things that I think is very important for you to wake up from this autopilot mode. Number 1, habits. The reason that you are falling into this autopilot mode right now is because your brain is so used to this pattern already, and you need to break the cycle. You need to get rid of these bad habits and build the good habits around them. And when it comes to habits, I'm not just talking about lifestyle like, eating healthier or working out or sleeping better. Like, these are of course important things, but I'm also talking about habits that can change your career and your spending patterns. It is through habit building that I was able to pay off my credit card debt. And it was through changing my habits regarding my spending patterns that was able to help me to build an emergency fund and save up for bigger expenses like my wedding. So when you are able to master building habits for different areas of your life, things are going to change. So I won't be going in details on how can we change our habits and all that, because this is an ongoing process and probably going to take months for us to get there. But if you want to learn more about it, just follow me on social media or join our personal growth free community for this podcast, because habit is something that I'm passionate about. It has changed my life, and I really want to share more about it to help you to change yours as well. Moving on to mindset. The first thing you gotta change is to change your belief, to know that you are capable of achieving your dreams. You are capable of changing your life, because when you believe it, you're gonna start taking action to make it happen. And I understand that a lot of people like to set big, hairy, audacious goals to be like, okay, you aim big so that you can reach far. And to a certain extent, I believe in it. But I find that goal settings sometimes are too intimidating. It is too far-fetched that it made it a lot harder for me to move forward. And I find that setting intentions is more powerful for me. From today on, just set this intention that you don't want to be on autopilot again. Just this simple intention, right? And from here on, let this intention change your actions on your day-to-day life. Let this intention change your decision-making process. Because the key thing about changing your life is about changing these little building blocks of how you conduct your life on a day-to-day basis. It is through setting my intention of not wanting to be someone who is bad in my finances ever again, to really push myself to change my habits, to track my expenses, to, put money into savings instead of buying the next new shining thing, right? So set a clear intention today to not want to be on autopilot again. And trust me, things are going to start changing for you. And lastly, what I want to share with you is to have courage and to really be unafraid of failing and mistakes. You will only grow and get better if you do things that are hard, if you do things that are outside of your comfort zone, and if you fail, it's completely normal. You are supposed to fail and get up again, to fail and get up again, to get better in life. So be unafraid of failing. Be unafraid of changing. Like I said, our brain is built for survival. So it will always register that you are changing and it's uncomfortable. And it will tell you that it's danger. But logically, you got to remind yourself that, yes, this is different, this is uncomfortable, but it's actually for the better good. So I'm just going to keep on going. So there you go. The 3 tips, I guess, for you to really stop being on autopilot and to really wake up from where you are right now, to build good habits, to have a strong mindset, and to have courage. I mean it when I say at the start of this episode that I really care and that I really believe that you have what it takes to achieve those dreams that you have. And I really believe that as long as you change your mind, as long as you change your current patterns, and as long as you have this courage to just keep on going forward, things are going to change for you. So that's the message that I have for you today. If you have enjoyed today's episode, be sure to hit the subscribe button, give me a thumbs up or a 5-star rating in wherever you are listening, and join our free community through the link in the description box. And I will see you in my next episode. Goodbye. Thank you so much for tuning in to Small Girl Big Talk, where real conversations meet personal growth. If you've enjoyed this episode, be sure to share it on your Instagram stories so that we can reach and help more people in their personal growth journey. You can also support by clicking on the subscribe or follow button and give it a 5-star rating on whatever platform you're listening at. I really appreciate you for staying all the way till the end, and I'll see you in my next one. Goodbye.